Would you like to brand your salon as the go-to salon in your city or town? Well, watch today's video and learn how to do it. Hey, it's Jason Everett from HighPerformanceSalon.com, and today's video is brought to you by Mevo 2, the only salon and spa software customized for your world. So what do Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, Subway, McDonald's, and Chipotle, and even Tiffany's all have in common? Well, they're all large brands that you've probably heard of before. And what that means is, as a large brand, they've made an impression in your mind or branded themselves on your mind. So immediately when I say the word McDonald's, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or Walmart, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Or Tiffany's. You know what I'm talking about, is that all of a sudden that brand has left a lasting impression on you. So as a salon owner, what is the brand of your salon saying? So I've actually created a download and a worksheet for you to do right after you finish this video. So make sure you grab that at the end of the video. But think about this just for a second, is what if you were to sit down with your leaders inside the salon or your entire salon and start talking about a couple of different things that your salon wants to represent? Like, what type of clothing brand would you be? What type of car brand would you be? Are you a Mercedes, a Lexus, a Ferrari, or are you a Kia, right? Every single time you think of those types of brands, you kind of get an idea for what are the customers that shop with that brand. Like, what does a Walmart customer look for? They look for the lowest prices, baby, right there. What's the cheapest thing, right? Versus going into a Tiffany's, they look for an experience or something luxurious or something over the top. And you got to decide, well, where does your salon sit in that brand scale? So what I'd recommend that you do is either create a Pinterest board or talk with your staff and actually use our worksheet to create a list of brands that you think are similar to what you want to communicate to your clients or guests. And what that'll help you to do is get brand clarity. Once you have brand clarity, right? All that brand clarity that you get will actually allow you to start mapping out what you want your brand to be. Now, I'm not saying steal things from all these other brands and use them as your own, but create them and use them together to create your own brand that is actually your salon's unique brand. Maybe you have the customer service of a Mercedes-Benz and you have the elegance of a Nordstrom, or whatever those brands are for you, is decide how you want to treat your customers. The other important thing about knowing what these brands are is you can ask yourself questions like, how do they treat their customers? How do they handle returns? How do they handle pretty much anything that you could think of? And you can take that example and use it for how your salon actually runs its customer service and your customer interaction. So do me a favor and right now, download that resource. And if you want to take it over the top, you can actually sit down with your entire staff, pass out that sheet to everybody, brainstorm these ideas together, and then share them in a group meeting. And I'll give you kind of a little inside hint here. Not only will you be able to grow your salon by marketing it more appropriately, like those large brands that we talked about, but you'll also train your staff at the same time about how they can work with their clients, guests, and customers, because by them answering the questions, they'll learn how to treat their clients, staff, guests, and customers, and make sure that they all have an amazing world-class experience that you curated. All right, have a great week. And if you want more great resources like this, do me a favor, check out our free Profitable Salon Owner group right on Facebook, or check out our YouTube channel. Until then, have an awesome week.